Batangas, and Cebu. This year, we expect to add a new batch of 45 beneficiaries from Luzon and Mindanao, specifically from Cagayan de Oro and Misamis Oriental. With our history of implementing the program, we caught the interest of the International Labour Organization, or ILO, which commissioned a third-party study to evaluate the effectiveness of the APS model. This study was conducted by the Development Academy of the Philippines, which focused on 3 areas: partnering the big and small enterprises, capability building by upgrading the skills of managers and workers, and institutionalization of the Productivity Improvement Program. In general, it was revealed that there is a positive trend reflecting the SME's general satisfaction of the program. Of the 38 companies surveyed, 90% asserted improvement in the business performance and operations after the intervention. Improvements are manifested by improved delivery performance, standardization of work, improved capacity, and gain confidence in own performance. The relationship between the big and small enterprise has been improved with the reinforcement of the inter-firm linkage. There is also a trend seen in the willingness of the MSMEs to refer the program to their partners and suppliers, and their continued interest to participate in the program. Another indicator of this satisfaction is seen in the company's effort to sustain the implementation of the project. Many replicated the programs in other areas not originally covered by the project. Some implemented similar programs to their sister companies. Under the second area of study, capability building, it was shown that the training provided to the program beneficiaries covered all levels of the organization, such as owners, managers, supervisors, and rank-and-file employees. 90% of the companies covered by the study reported that all employees participated in the Productivity Improvement Program. The study showed that EBS intervention served as foundation to workplace productivity improvement, with an outstanding record of 90% of the beneficiaries covered by the study, asserting improvement in business performance and operations after the intervention. Finding about the technology adaptation revealed that beneficiaries are implementing their action plans for the intervention. Specifically, 5S, improved plant layout, and process flow have been adopted by most organizations. Further to that, almost all organizations have instilled the setting of a 5S culture. In closing, the figures will speak for themselves, but much can be done for more positive results through our different capacities. With about 800,000 business enterprises and 175 SMEs beneficiaries, we have a long way to go. With only a handful of members, we were able to spark something, but with your support, we can ignite this spark further with our respective roles. To the government, not to focus mainly on marketing and promotion, we need a strong push to entice voluntary participation of MSMEs to join in the quality and productivity programs. To the industry, we are advocating support for modern approaches to manufacturing and service, human resource development, among others. To the individual contributors, we need more technical experts and consultants. We need support in areas of research and module development to continue quality and productivity activities until it becomes a way of life for the MSMEs. For the Ateneo Grad School of Business to be able to institutionalize our partnership for a more productive undertaking. We need to enter each other's help, we need to enter each other's help in different capacities to be able to make a difference as we enter into each other's worlds. Only then we can hope that the fated union will bear fruits. Thank you and mabuhay.
We would also like to welcome Jean Maligaya. She's the Executive Director of EBESE. So we open the floor for questions, and may I just remind the group to please state your name and the organization you work with, and to use the microphone, as we also have listeners in the other room.
If you don't mind, I invite our Executive Director to join me, because there might be questions that I cannot answer.
Maybe, sir, I have a question. You mentioned that the SMEs were initially resistant to your interventions, and it wasn't a safe assumption that even if the services that were being offered were for free, that they still would not take it. No? So where do you think this assumption is coming from, and what helped you overcome that particular challenge?
Well, first thing is the MSE, the small enterprises basically would not want to open up their operation. Sometimes by our culture, we are rather reluctant to show that we are not doing well. And also because the sponsor is the big enterprise, which are actually their customers. So if their operation is open, they are afraid that things that are not good might be seen, and surely will be seen by the customer, which is the big enterprise. So that basic reluctance would play a big role. And now, and some of them, like some medium enterprise, they thought that they have a secret. They thought that they know so much that they don't want to, that they think that if it is, if they open it up, the competitor will copy them and thereby losing the competition. So that's the old way of thinking, not knowing that there is no secret anymore. Technologies are known to everyone. So it is not really the knowledge, but it is the way, the dedication to do it. So even the internet, you can learn so much. You would know that. So the difference only is how you do that. And different people have different ways of doing it. So there is really, the fear is a wrong notion, no? And those are the major two reasons why we are having difficulties, though it is free. And also, one thing, I'm sorry, but the third thing is that they will say that they are too busy. And to them, training is a waste of time. And when we engage them, and we have to talk with the president or with the owner, because we cannot just start without them knowing what we are going to do. And to them, they said, no, let my people just learn it. But how can they implement when they have no, the mandate will come from the owner or from the president or from the general manager. So that is also, though we can say, maybe minor from the other two, no? But before the question,